How are we doing, people? Hope you're well. Training hard. My name's Duncan Walsh. What have we got today? Well, today, folks, it's another good one. I'm going to do 10 minutes worth of Navy SEALs. So I'm going to go at 7 per minute for the 10 minutes. So a total of 70 in the 10 minutes. I get 2 minutes rest. Then it's a minute's lunge jumps, 1 minute's rest. A minute's squat jumps, a minute's rest. A minute's heel to backside burpees, a minute's rest. A minute's star jumps, a minute's rest. And then I'm going to finish on 1 minute of an old favourite that is going to put the cardio through the roof and me probably on the floor. Let's get into it. Okay, so yes, I started out here with the intention of doing 10 minutes worth of the Navy Seal Burpees at a pace of about 7 per minute, or to aim for 70 in the 10 minutes, followed by a couple of minutes rest and then into the plyometric jumps. But first of all, around the 5th or 6th minute, I accidentally must have pressed the stopwatch onto the lap time, so I fiddled around with that for 5 or 6 seconds. And then after the 10 minutes, I thought I might as well carry on to 20 minutes because I fancied a session that was going to last about half an hour. So in making that decision, lost about another 30 seconds. And then when I continued, I think I'd lost a bit of impetus because I was expecting to do 10 minutes. So I continued at about 5 per minute. So in the end, it was about 120 in the 20 minutes, plus however many more I guess I would have done in the wasted 35 seconds. I think I could have squeezed out a few more at the 7 per minute rate, but not for the whole 20 minutes. At the moment, I'll do a dedicated burpee session probably once a week, maybe once every 10 days. So I think if you want to get the numbers up, you have to be doing a session of them 3 times a week. But then I would have to sacrifice, I guess, the other styles of training I like to do, which then means that when you come back to them, you get stiff more easily. I suppose one option is just to increase the quantity of training you do. So you do a dedicated burpee session and then go for a run afterwards, or step running, or do my other circuits, squash training. But then you're getting into the realms of what I was doing 20 odd years ago, where a couple of tough sessions a day was bread and butter. Plus, as well, as an older dad, you want to spend time with your family and domestic obligations, etc., etc. So time's not in an endless supply, but you can still do a session to put you on your knees if you want in 30 minutes, if the intensity is there. I do like, though, these mixed sessions where there's a combination of the dedicated burpees and then a variation pummeling the legs and the cardio even more. I must wear a heart rate monitor to see the variation from exercise to exercise. I think with the Navy Seal Burpees, there's a strong element of struggle with the muscular strain of it. But when I do, for example, the heels to backside jumping burpees, the cardio is noticeably higher, especially with the 1 minute efforts. But it's that sort of work that really pushes that all-important VO2 max and anaerobic threshold. Just to give some definitions there, VO2 max refers to the maximum amount of oxygen your body can absorb and use during exercise. It measures your aerobic fitness levels basically, and has been recently found to be a huge factor in longevity. Your anaerobic threshold is the highest exercise intensity that you can sustain for a prolonged period of time without the lactate substantially building up in your blood. If the lactate levels go beyond that level, you basically have to slow down. But within that, you have an ability to remove lactate and an ability to tolerate lactate. Usually athletes who perform interval-style workouts have higher anaerobic thresholds than those who mainly perform steady-state workouts. With regards to the burpees, it's a great start if you have a good aerobic system, but there's no escape from the local muscular endurance and lactate tolerance aspect, which needs to be trained for, with overloads of quantity and intensity and frequency. So in a nutshell, to get really good at them, you've got to do a lot of them, you have to go hard and do them often, which I suppose is common sense really. Okay, I'll make a few comments on the jump work, so you can jump forward to that if you want. And then of course there's my old favourite exercise at the end to finish me off. So I just wanted to mention here that all of these efforts on the jumps are for 1 minute, and that amount of time I've really found to be beneficial in increasing leg power, fitness, boosting the cardio. I think it's a tougher progression from circuits where the exercises are, say, 30 seconds, and of course all of these exercises are demanding exercises anyway. I think the hardest on the quads is the combination of lunge jumps followed by squat jumps, but the hardest on the cardio is the heels to backside burpees, especially if you're getting between 22 and 26 in the minute. 26 in a minute, you're absolutely sucking in the air like you're at the top of Mount Everest, but the boost to your fitness, working at that sort of intensity, is really getting up to elite level. Okay, I'll just make one last comment on the last exercise, my old favourite, so you can jump forward to that if you want.
like.
Right, here we are, the beloved court sprints. And it's safe to say that this particular set was, I think, the slowest set of 22 sprints I have ever done. I think the burn from all the leg heavy stuff and then only 1 minute rest meant that the leg fatigue sort of messed up my stride pattern as well as depleting the leg power anyway. But there was still enough there to work hard enough. Actually, the camera angle sort of makes it look a bit shorter than it is. A squash court is 9.75 meters, so you know. But the idea with these is to run 22 lengths in 1 minute, have a minute or 45 seconds break, then go again for as many sets as you're going to do. Each end I will lunge and touch the floor, alternating right leg and left leg, which a lot of people do not do, but I found it harder on the legs that way, so that was how I did them. Over the years, I've literally done thousands and thousands of these. I mean, easily over 100,000 in 20 years. Especially after a match, I found them worth double. So I do like to keep in touch with these, like an old friend. What's the song? Hello Darkness, my old friend. So maybe a bit more like that. Although they certainly kept me fit for sure. Okay, well that's the session for today. Thanks for watching. Programs coming soon to help people at all levels lose fat, build muscle. So stay tuned for that, and see you in the next one.
It's a good one.